Hey, what is going on, guys, and welcome to the video. Now, if you guys are a fan of seeing really filthy vehicles get cleaned up to look brand new again, well, I've got a treat for you today, as the 2010 Hyundai Veracruz sitting behind me needs some serious work. Okay, taking a look at the exterior, and you guys can see this Hyundai is looking pretty grungy, as the dirt has clearly been sitting on the paint for a while, and the tires, well, I'd be curious to know when they were cleaned last, as they're pretty brown. But moving inside now, and it's very evident the vehicle has been neglected for a long time, as there is no shortage of debris and grime all over. And if it looks bad now, it's even worse underneath the floor mats, where there's an entire rock quarry on one side and what I'm pretty sure is mold on the other. But just before we dive into this disaster, make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you never miss out on future videos. I post a new one like this every week, and if you've got the bell on, you'll get notified the moment they go live. Alright guys, well, based on where I'm starting on this vehicle, you know the transformation is going to be a good one. So as always, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Alright, well, getting to work on the vehicle now, and I figured we'd kick things off today with this week's members question, which comes from Austin. And it's, have you ever had a wheel weight fall off when pressure washing the wheel? So as you guys know, I'll always get in nice and close with the pressure washer to spray out the inside of the barrel, which means I do get very close to the wheel weights. But to answer the question, no, I've never had one fall off. They're usually stuck on there really well. But for the first time ever, I did break something inside of this vehicle today, and it even happened on camera, so stay tuned for that. Now as I get the wheel well sprayed out here, I'm definitely thankful they don't have carpeted liners, but while doing so, I noticed that the tires on both the rear wheels were actually put on the wrong side, as they're directional tires. So when the owner picked up the vehicle after I was done, I made sure to let her know that so she could get them swapped over. Now for these door jambs, the pressure washer is the quickest way to get them cleaned out, and for those of you out there who might be leery of doing this, I can assure you that it's possible to keep the interior dry if you spray at a steep angle and just control the wand. I was skeptical the first time I did it, but as you can see, there isn't a drop that's going inside the car. Okay, well, while I work my way around the vehicle with my detail brush, I wanted to let you guys know that episode 4 of the studio build series is coming in just a couple of days over on the Detail Geek 2. With the electrical rough-in complete, it's time for me to put my carpenter's hat on and make a whole pile of speaker boxes, and then run about 1,500 feet of speaker wire and Ethernet cable all throughout the building. So make sure you guys are subscribed over there so you don't miss out on any of the studio build videos. Alright, starting on the rubber floor mats now, and while these mats are pretty filthy, I'm very confident I'll have them looking brand new again, partly due to the fact that they're made from a softer rubber, which actually makes them far easier to clean than floor mats made from stiff rubber. So if you're ever in the market for regular floor mats, I'd recommend going with soft rubber ones if you can. Okay, with all the personal items removed, I'll quickly get the front seats unbolted, unhook the electrical connections underneath, and get them removed. And taking a look at what was hiding under there, honestly, it's pretty bad. Working my way around with the vacuum, and you can probably already tell, but this carpet is really poor quality and it's honestly some of the worst that I've seen. So that makes it incredibly tough to get it vacuumed, as it basically acts like Velcro and dirt just sticks to it. So I'll certainly be doing everything I can to get it perfect, but from experience I do know that might not be possible. Moving up to the driver's footwell where the rock quarry is, and it's hard to believe that this much debris has made its way underneath the rubber floor mat, but I suspect it's mostly due to the length of time since the interior was last cleaned. I'd have to guess it's been many years since a vacuum was run through here, so even the before and after shots from vacuuming alone are pretty spectacular. Now, as you saw in the opening, there was a ton of dirt and debris in the back as well, and the carpet quality isn't any better back here, so it definitely took a while to get it all sucked up. But to answer a question I see all the time, the kind of vacuum I'm using here is a VacuFlow central vac unit, which is why you always see me plug it into the wall, and it really is a piece of equipment that I rely pretty heavily on, as the quality of my extracting job depends on how clean I can get the carpets beforehand. Okay, well, as I get started on extracting the driver's seat here, you'll notice that I've opted to use the medium green drill brush today, and that's simply because based on how dirty and stained things are, I know I'm going to need the extra agitating ability it provides, and like I've mentioned before, I always start with the seats because that way they've got the most amount of time to dry out, and I can ensure they're dry by the time the owner picks the vehicle up. Alright, well, as I continue to extract the nasty orange liquid out of this seat, something happened that I've known was eventually going to happen. After more than 2 years, a few hundred vehicles, and all kinds of nasty extractions, my beloved Bissell finally gave out on me and the nozzle broke clean off the hose. Now, because I don't like to take risks with things as important as this, I went and grabbed my backup unit, which has been sitting and collecting dust for quite a while, and continued on working, but honestly, it's been an incredible machine for me over the years, and after what I've put this thing through, I'm not surprised that it called it quits today. Moving to the driver's footwell, which was definitely the dirtiest area in the vehicle, and I'm spraying on a liberal amount of solution here since there's so much dirt embedded in the fibers. But with how dirty it is, I will need to repeat the process, and I won't stop until I've got it looking as good as I possibly can. Here's the slurry of nasty water pulled from the vehicle today, and I gotta say, this is easily one of the grossest water pours I've had all year. Now turning my attention to the cup holder inserts, which were quite frankly pretty gross, I'll start by spraying on some of my APC diluted 4:1, which is heavy strength, and after blasting it with steam for about 20 seconds and a quick rinse, it's looking brand new again. Now another area the steamer works really well is for the seat rails, which tend to get pretty grimy, and they're usually really bad in vehicles this dirty, so the easiest way to get them clean is to blast them with steam, and because this is such a versatile unit, I would highly recommend giving the McCulloch MC1375 a look for anyone who enjoys detailing their own vehicle, or for anyone who wants to make cleaning anything in their house even easier. The link is down in the description for you. Okay, moving back outside, and to get this paint protected for winter and looking its best, I'm applying some of my Detail Geek synthetic paint sealant, which is super easy to apply and remove, and it's going to boost the depth and gloss and really make this paint shine. And then once it's hazed over in about 10 minutes, I'll grab a few of my new dual pile microfiber towels to remove it. And if you're interested in picking some of these up, feel free to check them out on my website at detailgeekautocare.com. They're super soft and perfect for jobs like this. Last step now is to get some water-based tire dressing applied, which is going to leave them with a deep matte black look when it dries. Alright guys, well 11 hours of intensive deep cleaning has the Veracruz looking spectacular. I'm pretty sure the owner is going to thoroughly enjoy the clean vehicle again. Now if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you smash the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Enjoy the guitar outro, and I'll see you guys in the next one.